Welcome to the channel. Join us today for 2,000 points of Age of Sigmar. We have the Daughters of Khaine versus the Blades of Khorne.
Hello and welcome back to the channel, and we have someone special with us today. It's Owen.
Hello everybody.
So
and we have me and you.
And we've
As
got
always. I'm Alex, this is Sophie.
Yes. We've got some Age of Sigmar today.
We've got a big game of Age of Sigmar.
We've got a big game of Age of Sigmar. We've got 2k points and we're playing some of the match play missions from the Generals Handbook. I'm bringing the Khorne for the Blood God. Owen, what are you bringing?
I'm bringing Daughters of Khaine, so it's going to be a bloody game.
Yes, absolutely. We've all bought the blood. However, we bought it
You do different
bags.
things with the blood.
In bags.
In bags. We've got it in our bodies.
Your blood themed your blood and skulls. There's a nuance. There's a certain level of nuance.
This is going to be. It's not going to be a gentle game, is it?
No.
A full-on frenzy game. So stay tuned for the game. If you like what you see, don't forget to subscribe. Or there is our Patreon below if you feel like helping out the channel. No obligation to, but it does really help us out. So I think, with nothing more to say,
That's enough preamble. Shall we do some lists?
let's do the lists.
Alright, 2,000 points, Daughters of Khaine. Here we go.
I can just hear Sophie behind me going.
There's so many pointy ears.
So, what flavour of Daughters of Khaine are these?
Right, today we're running Hagg Nar. So what that does, it puts us one round ahead on our Bloodwrack track. Means we've got more rerolls quicker.
Very nice. Okay, and what battalions are you running? I think that's the term. Battalions? Regiments?
Yeah.
One of those. What are you running?
I'm running 3, so I've got a Warlord battalion.
Okay.
So that will include both Morathis.
Both Morathis.
Both Morathis. So you have the Wizard Morathi, and you have the Beatstick Morathi. So they only take 3 wounds each. No, they don't. They take 3 wounds in total. The battle turn.
Split between them.
Split between them.
Interesting.
So they're going to stay around for a while, and they're both going to cause some damage. So that's exciting.
Nice.
What else is in this Warlord battalion? We have the Bloodwrack Medusa here.
Okay.
Also another wizard. So we've got a lot of denies which are very useful in this battle.
Sophie, have you got many spells?
No.
No, it's not really focusing on it today.
No.
Okay.
Decided not to.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, they've both got lots of useful spells, lots of mortal wounds output is what we're planning for. And we've also got, in this battalion, we have... Nope, that's it.
Okay.
No, it's not.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
That's all right.
We've also got the Bloodstalkers, so you might know these as the scourge of competitive and Daughters of Khaine lists. So they've got 2 shots each, 24 inches,
Yep.
mortal wounds on 6s to hit.
Yeah, we are in a shooting meta, so.
Not shooting meta. And Morathi can make them fire twice with the command
Ability.
So,
Nice.
Yep, so there's a lot of shooting. What else have we got? We're also running 2 Vanguards.
Okay. What's the Vanguard doing again?
So the Vanguard, once per game, you can use either the automatically run 6 command ability or the reroll charge command ability for free on one of those units.
Nice.
So that's sort of my game plan here, to sort of try and maneuver myself into a good position.
It's not a subtle list, is it?
Oh, no. I mean, it's not a subtle game.
So, what's in the Vanguards?
Right, so in the first one, we have the Slaughter Queen. So we have the Priest. She also has a Fight Twice command ability.
Okay.
So we've got 2 of those, which is fun. And in this first one, we have both these 10-man squads of Sisters of Slaughter.
Okay.
So they're comparatively tough to some of the army. But they don't have as much attacks, but they can pile in 6 inches instead of 3. So they don't necessarily have to charge into combat.
Nice.
And they do mortal wounds if they make a save roll of 6 back to the attackers.
Okay.
So they're kind of annoying in that sense. And they also have this squad here of Keenerai Heartrenders. So they'll start in deep strike. They can come down, they can throw their javelins, and then they can potentially charge in again. They're there for objective play mainly.
Yeah.
And that's kind of those. In the second vanguard, we have Hagg Queen, which is another priest.
Yep.
Got lots of characters, love characters. Then we've got a squad of 10 Witch Elves, which are a lot of attacks, and that's basically it. A lot of attacks, stronger attacks than the Sisters of Slaughter. We also have this squad here, or Blood Sisters, who are sort of our heavy infantry.
Very nice.
Comparatively, again, Khaine not particularly the army.
Heavy compared to the rest of the army. They
Yeah.
bought some armour.
They are fast, that's the
Yeah.
main thing. They move 8 inches a turn
Okay.
before they run. And then also we have Keenawide Life Takers, who move very fast, have some very good attacks on the charge, and we're going to try and buff them as much as we can and try and kill everything.
Alright. And we appear to have a snake.
We
as
do
well.
have a snake, so this is an Ender spell, this is the Bloodwrack Viper. Alex knows very much about the Bloodwrack Viper. and
I am
how that works.
keenly familiar with it because there is a dead Lumineth on the base.
Yes.
So we can just about see. I'm terrified of this thing. I'm glad I'm not playing personally.
Yep. It's going to be a bloodbath one way or the other, that's for sure.
Yes. Is that it? Is that a lot?
I think that's it. It's 1985 points.
Okay, we'll be back in a moment with Sophie's list.
Coming on to the Chosen of the Blood God, and we have 2,000 points here. So
Okay.
we're going to be running the Gortide. This is Cool's favourite kind of...
He's so cool.
Yeah, he's so cool. Cool story, bro. So this means if I'm wholly within 12 of an objective, I get to reroll 1s to wound,
Okay.
which I find very useful. So I have my general here, Blood Skull, Skullblood. He is a mighty lord of Khorne on Juggernaut. So he will have Hugh the Foe, which means he adds 1 to the damage of all his weapons.
Especially they're called Hugh.
Hugh the Foe. Hugh! Oh, what have I done this time? So, as he is the general, I then have a unit of 6 Skull Crushers. Got everything is blood or scroll.
But sometimes it's the other one, because
Yes.
Blood Crushers are a completely different unit.
Blood Crushers, no, these are Skull Crushers.
Right, good.
So, unit of 6 of these. These could be particularly nasty on the charge, with a chance to do D3 mortal wounds each. So that is a potential maximum of 6 D3 mortal wounds, which is horrific.
Yes.
Then
Then they get to swing.
they get to swing. So they are in. So we've got the 2 core battalions. We have a command entourage and a battle regiment. So these are in the battle regiment.
Okay.
Moving on to the unit of Blood Reavers. No banner with these guys. I've chosen not to take the banner because it means they run away quicker and it means I get a blood tithe point.
Nice.
So because they still count as being destroyed. So we'll carry on in the battle regiment. So we have 2 units of Wrathmongers. We've got 1 unit with the flails and 1 unit with axes because they're still functionally the same weapon. These are easier to transport. The flails look cool.
The practicalities of playing Warhammer.
Practicalities. We then have a unit of Skull Reapers, and these are going to be trying to keep near each other. These guys getting the +1 attacks, hopefully from Wrathmongers, and I love having these guys as a little murder ball. We will then have a Skull Grinder, and he will have the Gore Cleaver. Now the Gore Cleaver is a silly weapon. He gets 3 attacks, I think,
Right.
which hit on 3s, wound on 2s. They're normally flat damage 3.
Okay.
So, with the Gore Cleaver, that means any 6s to wound, he does flat 6 damage for a 90-point hero. Let's go, let's have some fun and see if we can't just pull something out of the
Oh,
back.
that's not okay.
Yeah.
We've then got our 2 Slaughter Priests. We have 1 chap who knows Bronze Flesh, which gives +1 to armor saves. And we have Blood Sacrifice, so D3 mortal wounds on a unit and I gain a blood tithe point.
Okay.
Speaking of Blood Sacrifices, we have a 2nd unit of Blood Reavers and we have a unit of Blood Warriors. Now the Blood Warriors, not entirely the best unit, but I love them, I love the models. These guys get to attack on death, hopefully they can
You
be a
can't-
bit of an anvil.
You can't not have them in the corner army, can you?
Quite. We've also got the Bloodstoker, that's re-rolling all wounds, gets them to run an additional 3 inches and charge an additional 3 inches. Let's see if I can get into the fight. And then we've got our Bloodsecrator, and this is an aura of +1 attack for 16 inches. He is a core of the army, and he will be having the Thronebreaker's Talk, which means his 3+ armor save ignores all modifiers, positive and negative.
Very nice.
To top it all off, we have one invocation, and this is an invocation, #skulls not spells.
It's definitely not a spell.
And this is the Blood Axe with chances to do d6 mortal wounds, kicking around, and hopefully I can lay the hurt on the elves. So that is 1985 points. Outside of the core battalion, we have just the Blood Warriors and Blood Reavers. I couldn't fit them in the core battalion. Everything else is 1 drop apart from the heroes.
Got your terrain piece as well?
Got my terrain piece.
For free?
For free. My Skull Altar. This is great for summoning, and it means I can re-roll prayers within 8 inches for my Slaughter Priests.
Okay.
My battle tactic will be hold the line. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 battle line units. Hopefully they will not all die.
Yeah.
However, it has been known to happen.
Grand strategy, grand battle tactic.
That's it.
Per round. But
That's it. So there we go. We have 1985, so exactly the same as Owen, so neither of us will be getting any triumphs.
Very good.
And yes, we'll be back in deployment.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, we are deployed. We have a lot of models on the table. It's really cool seeing 2,000 points. I'm excited. You guys excited?
Yeah!
Oh yeah.
Yes. So, Sophie, what mission are we playing first of
So
all?
we are playing the Vice. So this is out of the Generals Handbook 2021, and it's an interesting one. And as you can see, there's 4 objectives in the corner.
Yes, right in the corner.
Right
literally
in the corner.
touching it.
And there is also 4 heroes on those objectives, where we both decided to control them turn 1. So what happens in this game is in Battle Round 2, they will be squeezed in, and they will have 4 objectives about halfway, 1 in each quarter.
Yeah, halfway between the middle and where they currently are.
And then in Battle Round 4, they will be squeezed in to the middle.
A single objective right
Yes.
in the middle of the table, which is going to be very interesting.
Yes.
We'll go through deployment in just a moment. Owen, there's a couple of things we just want to go through from your list, aren't there?
Yes. Right. So prayers, I think.
Yes,
So
start with prayers.
the Hagg Queen. Her prayer is Blessing of Khaine,
Okay.
which gives you a reroll on your ward saves, which the entire army has a 6-up ward save.
Very nice.
We have the Slaughter Queen here. Her prayer is Catechism of Murder,
Mm-hmm.
which you put on a unit, and they have exploding 6s to hit. So
Very nice.
roll 6, you get an extra hit in the fight phase.
Okay. Spells?
Yes, spells. Morathi knows Mindrazor, so that is -1 rend, an extra -1 rend,
Mm-hmm.
and on the charge it's an extra 1 damage on melee attacks.
Very good.
And the Bloodwrack Medusa here, underneath Morathi's wing,
Yep.
she knows Pit of Shades, and I will quickly remember what that does.
We'll look it up in a moment. We'll look it up when it comes up. That's fine.
It does some mortal wounds, that's what I know.
Cool. Any more spells? Any more spellcasters?
That's all my spellcasters.
Okay.
Warlord general trait. So Medusa is the general.
Okay.
Her trait is in a 12-inch bubble, I believe, around her. You get +1 to your ward save against wounds, but not mortal wounds.
Very good. So that's your command ability and your relic, or relics, depending on how many you took.
Relic. So I can't remember what the relic's called,
That's fine.
but it is on the Slaughter Queen. It does something with her attacks that basically all the Daughters Khaine relics are the same when you go to her.
We'll look it up when she gets into melee.
Yeah.
Cool. Last thing will be your grand strategy. What is the plan?
Well, it's hold the line, much like Sophie.
Na 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 na, love isn't always on time. No.
Very good.
No.
Yeah, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 battle line units.
Okay. And if any of them are alive at the end of the game and in your deployment zone, is that right? Or just alive?
I think it's just
Okay.
alive.
Very
Yes,
cool.
sure
Very
it's
cool.
just alive.
Okay, do you want to quickly walk us through your deployment as well?
Yeah, so
Or what the plan is here?
I finished deploying last
Yes.
because I don't have a 1-drop battalion, so I figured I'm probably going to go first, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
So what I've done is I've pushed my my main units forward.
Mm-hmm.
We got Morathi to try and counter the Blood Crusher charge,
Yep.
because although they do 63 mortal wounds on a charge or something,
Potentially.
they do 3 to Morathi.
Yes.
That's a good point.
So we like them to charge Morathi if possible. And then we got archers in the back here.
Mm-hmm.
We put our life takers on the battlefield, because I think we can get a cheeky early charge in with those, because they have 14 inches movement.
Very nice.
Very good.
And we put our life takers, who have one has fallen over, but they
So-
are in deep strike.
Which ones are life takers? Which ones are heart renders?
Right.
Stealers?
So, life takers is the one with the sickles,
Yes.
and without the mask.
Yep.
And then the life takers, heart renders. See, I get mixed up.
Heart renders, right? Not
Heart-
heart stealers or heart killers or anything else.
Right, life takers, heart renders. Yes.
And they're waiting.
They're
up in the
waiting in
clouds
reserve
somewhere.
in crowds, and they throw recipe stuff.
Cool. And then you've done the same thing as Sophie. You've got 2 characters to hold the
Standing on
objectives
objective
turn 1
ones.
before they start moving.
Yes.
Okay, Sophie.
Right, my deployment, I basically kind of almost deployed pretty much everything first. So I have Blood Skull Skull Blood on
Mhm.
one objective. I have my Skull Grinder on the other. I put them there because they can get into the fight a bit later.
Yep.
On this flank we've got a lot of heavy infantry, so we've got the 2 units of Wrathmongers, the Skull Reapers, the Blood Warriors here, ready to be buffed up a little bit. We've then got a unit of Sacrifices, Blood Weavers as they are also commonly known.
Valued combatants.
Yes.
Aspiring heroes.
So there are blood bags. They are going to power up our blood-based abilities.
Very good.
And we've got another unit of blood reavers ready to hold that objective when it scoots forward. And then we've got the unit of blood crushers here, which
Skull crushers.
skull crushers.
You were doing so well.
I was doing so well. Skull crushers here, ready to move up the field. I'm not 100% sure what the plan is for there, because I know Morathi is a really hard counter.
Mm.
But we're going to wait and see, because I've managed to deploy first, so
Yep.
I'm throwing first turn over to Owen.
Okay, we'll be back in a moment in Owen's first turn. So, hero phase for Owen. Owen, what's the plan? Well, where should we start? Should we start with your heroic abilities?
Let's start with heroic abilities. So, I plan to roll for an additional command point on Morathi,
On Mini Morathi?
on Mini Morathi, yeah.
Okay.
So I'm going to do that now.
On a 4. Cool, so you have 1 additional command point, so you're up to 3.
Well, while we're doing that, I'm going to do the same with my Slaughter Priest here.
Very good. And on Sophie as well. Quick mentioning battle tactics. What's your battle tactic, Owen?
Right, so I don't think I'm going to do anything useful with my battle tactic this turn.
Okay.
So I've picked, what's it called?
Bring it down, was it?
Bring it down. So I get a command point if I kill an enemy monster.
Yep.
So he doesn't have any monsters.
So just getting it out of the way now,
Get
so
out
you
of
can
the
use
way.
the more useful ones later.
Yeah, so I don't think I'm going to be doing anything else this turn really.
Solid plan. Okay, spells and prayers. You've got quite a few.
I've got quite a few. So, first of all, the Hag Queen has a ability called Witch Brew.
Yep.
So it goes off on a 4 because I'm Hagg Nar.
Uh-huh.
It will give this unit of life takers reroll wounds and immune to battle shock.
Very nice.
So it goes off on a 4.
So that goes off.
Hey!
It goes off on 6. So they are fine.
Okay, where are we going next?
Sticking with the Hag Queen.
Yep.
She's going to put Blessing of Khaine also on the life takers.
Okay,
So this goes off on a 3.
that's a fail.
As a fail, so that means that I can. She has a verdict. She can reroll once on the prayers, so she can reroll that now.
Very good. It's better. It's still a fail.
No mortal wounds onto her. That's the main thing.
Fine.
Okay.
What next?
What next, indeed? Right. Let's go over to the Slaughter Queen.
Mm-hmm.
So she is going to pray for Catechism of Murder, and she's going to put that on.
Catechism murder going on the Blood Sisters then.
Yes. And this goes off on a 3. That's a 6.
Cool, that's gone off as well. Cool.
Right, Mini Morathi has a lot of things to do, so she's going to attempt to cast Mindrazor on Big Morathi.
Okay.
I need 2 dice for this. Definitely.
Right, spell.
so
We're on to magic now.
this is a magic spell. Normally goes off an 8, but Morathi has +1 to cast, so I need a 7.
Cool.
That's not what I got.
It's not a peril. So that's, oh, not peril. What are we called these days?
Arcane Boom!
Arcane boom. She doesn't go boom. Good.
Right, we have an Arcane Boomed.
Okay.
So, next spell. It's called Black Horror of Ulgu.
Ooh.
Ooh. So this does a lot more to wounds if it goes off. So it goes off on a 7 normally, but Morathi so 6.
6, okay. That is a fail.
This is going well.
This is unfortunate.
No, it's hashtag skulls, not spells. Work it out. It's trending.
Okay. Last thing she's going to attempt to do is she's going to attempt to summon the endless spell. She's going to attempt to
Summon the snake!
Summon the snake! This goes off on a 7. I think they're different from spells normally, so I think it's just a 7.
Roll it up, let's see what you get. It doesn't
That doesn't
matter.
matter either.
Okay.
You're consistent.
I'm very consistent. And last thing, the Bloodwrack Medusa, the last thing to do, she's going to attempt to cast Arcane Shield on Big Morathi.
Very good.
This goes off on a 5.
+1 save.
Yep, on a 5. That's a 5.
That's a 5! We passed the spell!
However, with my power of hashtags, I do have a priest within 30 inches, so I can deny. So,
No.
oh no,
And you can't.
I can't.
Arcane boom from.
I can't. He's too busy on Twitter
Yes.
instead of actually doing his job. So
Yes.
arcane shield, mystic shield, and goes off.
Well,
Good. Any more hero phase stuff?
I think that is it.
Alright, we will be back at the end of the movement phase when Owen has moved up his models. So we've moved up.
Sort of.
Yeah, sort of. A bit cautious actually.
Yeah, well, I haven't got all my revolves yet. I'd like to get those in
Yep.
before we do any damage. Also, I did fail a lot of spells.
You did
unfortunately.
fail rather a lot of spells.
So, maybe not quite so aggressive. What we have done is we've moved up the Shadow Queen Morathi over here.
Yes.
Try and make sure we get into those blood pressures because we don't like them.
Yeah, you are just out of range for a charge, I understand,
Yep.
but you are in their way and demanding attention.
Indeed. We've also moved up the Blood Sisters here. Both squads of Sisters of Slaughter are here.
Yep.
And the Life Takers a little bit, not a lot. And the Bloodstalkers here have moved up as well.
Yeah, well,
They're not
you're-
in range to shoot anything, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's a shame, but it's fine. I mean, this is turn 1. This is an appetizer, and then at the back you've got your 2 characters holding the objectives,
Yep.
just
So
within range.
We'll
ready
have
to
those at the
move.
end of the turn. That's no problem.
Okay.
We've got 1 shooting attack, and
Yep.
that's from Morathi herself. It's a nasty one. It's 2s to hit, 2s to wound, -3 rend, and it does d6 damage, and it's going into the skull crushers.
Okay, so this spikes up. This could be big.
Alright,
1 shot.
2 hit.
That's a hit.
That's a hit.
The dream is alive.
2 wound. That's a wound. -3 rend, sir.
I need a 6.
That's number
Nope.
6.
D6 damage.
D6 damage. Big number.
4. That is.
That's decent.
That's very good. It's 1 on 1 wound.
Yes, 1 is on 1 wound.
But
Alright.
crucially, still with their D3 mortal wounds they charge
Yes.
rather than 1.
Mm-hmm.
Although we're actually going to take 3 wounds per turn. So,
We'll see.
is that your turn then, Owen?
I believe that is the end of my turn, so I can't charge anything.
Okay, so scoring at the end. No battle tactic, unfortunately.
No bad tactic, but I have got 2 objectives.
Yeah, so you hold 1, you hold 2, you don't hold more than Sophie, so you get 2 points.
Indeed.
We'll be back in a moment in Sophie's turn 1. Khorne turn 1. What's the
Moving
plan?
in, I've got off lightly. I figured out I'm probably going to be able to get a charge off this turn.
Oh no.
So my battle tactic is Ferocious Advance.
Which is?
I pick 3 units,
Mhm.
and if they all run and end up within 3 inches of each other, then I get the
You
victory
get
points.
that.
Yeah.
So who are you picking?
I'm picking the Wrathmongers, and the Skull Reapers.
This blob here
Yes,
are all going to be going fast.
going fast indeed. The Bloodstoker will be stoking.
Heroic abilities first.
Oh, heroic abilities first. Oh, yes, so they are going to be using the Ever Onwards. So this means they can also run 6 and still charge afterwards.
Yep.
Speaking of which, they have been whipped, so they will be getting additional 3 to their charge. So they auto run 9 and can still charge with an additional 3 inches on top of that.
So they're going very fast.
They're going very fast.
Right.
We are then going to be doing spells. We are going to be doing bronze.
They're prayers, not spells. And heroic abilities. As in
Heroic
what
abilities.
hero is
Oh,
using
yeah.
his.
Oh yeah, I'll do him on his command ability on a 4+. There we go.
Goes
We'll
off,
use
you
it-
get 3 command points.
We'll use it straight away on Ever Onwards. That's what I thought you were on about.
Owen, do you know what you're using?
I will use same ability, command point, but I can use that on big weapon.
Okay.
So that goes off on a 4. No.
Does not go off. Fair enough.
So,
Right, sorry, back to you, Sophie. These are not spells.
Prayers. So we're going to do Bronze Flesh on the Blood Warriors,
Okay,
giving them +1 armor save, which goes off on a 4.
very good.
And then we're going to try and summon the Wrath Axe. So this just goes off on a 4.
No
But
Rathax,
Because we are within 8 inches of that shrine, we do get to reroll.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
There will be a Rathax.
So that will be the end of my hero phase.
Okay.
We will summon the Wrath Axe and see what it does.
Alright, we're back in a moment.
The Wrath Axe
Oh,
has been
yes.
summoned.
What's this do?
So this, I've summoned it 8 inches here.
Mhm.
It's then moved up 8 inches over Morathi and is going to settle next to her and do some mortal wounds. So first off, for flying over, she takes 1 mortal wound.
That's a start.
And then on a...
She has a ward save, I believe.
She has a ward save of 6, but what about after?
Oh, okay, so then on a 2 to 5, she takes an additional d3. Yes, she takes 3 more mortal
So a
wounds.
total of 4 mortal wounds. 4 ward saves, please, Owen.
Well, she saved 1, but it doesn't matter, so she's
She
taking
takes-
3.
She's taken her 3 damage this turn.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's good. I don't need to worry about Morathi, what damage from her any further.
Yeah.
So, without further ado,
Now
I'm going to
move,
move
please.
everything up.
So we've moved up.
Yes.
Everything has moved up very fast.
Yes.
A lot of run rolls involved, weren't there?
Yes.
Do you want to walk us through what's gone where?
Blood Skull Skullblood has run.
Yep.
The Blood Reavers have run. They're
Yep.
kind of bubble wrap for the
Skull Crushers?
Skull Crushers. We've run with the Priest. We've run. Everything's run.
Okay.
Everything's run forward, including these boys who are going to go very fast. I am declaring a charge with them. I have no shooting in this army. I have no regrets.
Okay.
So we're going to.
Oh, yes.
So we're adding 3 to this roll. So we are going a total of
13 inches.
13 inches.
Where would you like to go with
I
a 13
think
inch
I'm
move?
going to. I'm going to tag both these units. I think.
Okay.
I'm going to move them up, and then we'll get back to me when I'm done. Other than that, everything else ran, so I've not got much else to do.
Alright, we're back a moment when they moved in.
So we have made it in, and there is some hell being unleashed.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
I'm
yes.
told.
So, using Hell Unleashed on the Bloodwrack Medusa. Now, normally you get -1 to hit, but the Medusa's shooting attack is very interesting. So, instead of rolling a normal attack, you roll a d6. On the 5+, the unit takes a mortal wound.
Very nice.
And you do that per model in the unit.
Okay, so full strength squad, 10.
Mm-hmm.
Looking for 5s.
Looking for 5s. That is 1.
I take a mortal wound.
1 blood warrior takes a mortal wound.
I will pop it.
Alright, well let's see if we grab her dice.
I've got my dice.
Okay, I understand orders have been issued.
Orders have been issued, so these guys are going to all-out attack.
Very good.
So this is the wonderful thing of hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s.
Isn't that a lovely phrase?
Isn't
Love
that
to
a
hear.
wonderful phrase?
Are you counter-ordering?
I am also going to use All Out Attack, and I'm going to use it on Slaughter here.
On the sister sword, these ones?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Alright, Sophie, have you divvied up
Yes.
your dice for who's striking who?
So we are going to put this amount of attacks into the sisters over here, and the Gorglaive as well, actually. And then we've just got 3 Blood Warriors hitting the units over here.
Okay.
So we'll start off with the Heartrenders.
Life Takers.
Life Takers. So we're hitting on 2s, re-rolling 1s.
Very good.
So we've got no additional attacks at the minute, so they're only on 2 attacks each. And then we're wounding on 4s, re-rolling everything because I am stoked. I am totally stoked to be here.
That's good. That's lucky.
Re-rolling everything, so that is 3 wounds at no rend.
No end. Okay, so I've got a 5 up.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
If I roll a 6 on one of these, you take a mortal wound.
Excellent.
I don't, but I do save 1.
Okay, and then you've got your ward save.
I've got ward save. And they are wholly within 18 inches of the, I think it's 18 inches.
Yep.
Of the Medusa. So they have a 5 up.
5 ups,
How much damage is it? 1 each.
just 1 each.
Just 1 each. Okay, so 1 dice.
Cool, are they 1 wound each, are
They
they?
are 1 wound each.
Okay, so
Okay.
1 life taker has had their life taken.
And then we are going to go on to everything else.
Okay, have you got your dice?
Yes, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, because we have 6 of them, into the sisters. So hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s for the paired axes. And then
That's full house.
on 4s, rerolling everything because I am stoked. And that is wonderful.
Ooh. Oh dear,
So,
how many is
2,
that?
4, 6, 8, 10, 12, no rend, 1 damage each.
Well, it's going to be exactly the same again, so they also have shields, so they also have the 5 up, and the 6 on mortal wounds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's right.
Cool. So looking for 5s, 6s are exciting. Okay.
That's 1 mortal wound, that's 2 mortal wounds, that's 3 mortal wounds,
4
that's
mortal
4
wounds.
mortal wounds.
Very good.
And then there's another tip top of that, so I take 7 damage so far.
Okay, and then 6s, 5s, sorry, 5s, because you're within range of your Medusa.
I am indeed. And we save another 3, so we only take 4
casualties.
Okay. Do you have any save against mortal wounds?
No.
Okay.
But the Gorglaive will go in
Okay.
to that unit as well. So this is hitting on 2s, not re-rolling 1s. And this is wounding you on 3s. Re-rolling everything. So this has a rend of 1
Okay.
and is flat 2 damage each.
Alright, so I'm still looking for 6s.
Yes.
No 6s.
That's 4 damage.
So 4 ward saves.
4 ward saves. No ward saves there, so I take another 4 damage, so I actually lose 8.
Oh dear, okay.
Okay.
We will remove the casualties on both sides, and then Owen will be striking back. What are you going to strike back with, Owen?
Well,
I can strike.
because
Oh dear.
I've died in the combat phase. When I die as a blood warrior, I pile in and strike.
Oh, immediately?
Yes.
Okay, fair
So,
enough. Let's remove the casualties.
We're going to remove the casualties.
Count up who's hitting who with what.
Yes.
We'll be back in a moment.
Absolutely. So we took 1 off here and 1 off the end. So we have 1 going into the life takers and 1 going into the sisters.
Okay.
So we'll do the 2 into the sisters first, hitting on 2s, re-rolling 1s, and then wounding on 4s.
Oh, okay.
2 wounds.
Right, so 5s again. Oh.
And
And
that's
then-
1 damage each.
Well, hang on, I've got a ward save.
Yeah.
Yep.
5s again. No, okay.
No, okay.
These
So
are
the sisters are gone.
they are gone.
That is a blood type point.
They are the sisters slaughtered.
Indeed.
And then the 2 going into the life takers. So hitting on 2s, re-rolling 1s, and then wounding on 4s. That's 2 more wounds.
The 6s to wound are quite a flex.
They are good. 5s again. Well, that's 1 mortal wound to you.
So that's going to
Oh!
kill the banner bearer, who
Yep.
might then explode. Or will then explode.
Oh no.
And then your ward save.
Also 5? No.
You fail. So you lose a life taker. And the banner bearer dies.
Yes!
And then gets
And he gets to pile in, so he's hitting on 2s, re-rolling 1s,
Okay.
and then 4s to wound, re-rolling. No, just 1 wound.
If you
this
keep
time.
rolling 6s on your
I know.
save,
That's a
Okay.
4, so and then the ward save.
you're fine.
Hey.
Fine.
Okay.
I finally get to strike back.
Yes,
Yes.
you do.
Right, so they got 2 attacks each.
Would you
Get
like
to-
to pile in?
You know what I would.
I'll treat you.
Very kind of you. There we go. Right, so I've got 6 attacks in total, plus the Harridan, so that makes 7.
Cool.
I did get Hagg Nar off, so I'm rolling wounds on this. So I'm hitting on 3s.
Good.
I haven't got as many rerolls as you do yet. So that's
Yes.
3 hits. And I'm really on 4s, rerolling.
And that one.
Oh, thank you. And
This is me egging Owen on
yeah,
to do well, so I can strike back
And explode more.
and explode more.
that's true. Alright, so these are 4s rerolling. Okay, that's
Okay.
2 wounds of N0.
We have a 3-up save. We are fine.
Okay. Is that the end of the combat?
That is the end of the combat.
So, battle shock.
So they have been rich brewed, so they are immune to battle shock.
Very nice.
I'm not.
Okay.
I am bravery 6, I believe. I'm actually going to spend a command point for inspiring
You
presence.
may as well, because they're going to go away at the
Because-
end of the turn.
Yeah.
So no one flees from battle shock. Sophie, you hold 2 objectives.
Mm-hmm.
You still hold them in Age of Sigmar, even if you move off them.
Yes.
And you scored your battle tactic as well, because
Yes.
all the guys over here went for a good run.
Woohoo!
So you hold 2, you
Yes.
don't hold more, you scored your battle tactic, you get 3 points.
Shall we
Fiends.
roll for priority?
Oh no.
Yes.
Okay.
Here we go. So Owen wins ties. I got a 4.
I got two.
Okay.
The
Is-
double turn
Is it a
Okay.
double
is
turn?
happening.
It's a double turn.
It's a double turn.
Okay,
Okay.
we'll be back in Sophie's Battle Round 2 Hero Phase.
I've taken the double turn.
Yeah.
It's a good double turn to have. I'll
Yeah.
give you that. But I'm actually a little bit scared of what you're gonna, because you
Well-
could potentially have a double turn after this, and that
True. It's
is
true.
gonna hurt.
Yep. So the goal is to remove as much as possible this turn, as you
Yes.
Going through some admin quickly, we are in Battle Round 2, so the objectives have all moved in to
Mhm.
basically be equidistant from the middle and where they started. So these ones are covered in Khorne Warriors. This one is actually currently in Sophie's control as well,
Yep.
because she outnumbers Owen on that one. And this one is currently controlled by the Snake Ladies whose names I can't remember. Anything interesting happen in Battle Round 2 for the Morathi-Khaine?
Yes. We can reroll once to hit now.
That's exciting.
So
So
that's pretty
you
fun.
are going to start hitting harder. And Sophie, any admin before we get to roll dice?
Blood.
Blood? Yes, good. Well done, Sophie.
I mean, there was the axe. That's one.
The Artefacts. Oh yes, the
Yeah.
Artefacts went away.
Very good.
Yes.
Command points have been gained.
So I have
Yep.
2. You have 3.
I have 3.
And I am going to try and gain 1 more with you.
Who is you?
My
Goodbye.
Slaughter Priest
Very
with the
good.
axe. So on a 4+, he's going to gain a command point.
He does.
Would you look at that?
Owen?
I'm going to try and gain 1 on the Bloodwrack Medusa.
Okay. Which you did not,
I
unfortunately.
did not.
Very well. Okay. Other command abilities and
Command abilities,
prayers,
etc.
So on and
So-
so on.
Prayers, we are going to try and summon the Artefacts from this priest over here. So on a 4+, it goes off.
Okay.
So
You fail
we
something for
will,
us.
we will pop it 8 inches.
She does this a
down.
lot when I play.
I've noticed this, yeah.
Rolling dice well.
And the Artifact is going to then move up and do
Okay.
D3 wounds to Morathi for 2, and then on a 2+, no,
No.
Oh, okay.
just
There
2
we go.
wounds to Morathi.
Just 2 wounds.
2 ward saves.
2 6-ups.
Oh,
One.
Shrug
Okay.
one.
Okay, that means
Just take-
I need to figure out how to do some damage later on.
Okay. But first,
Then we will have. Oof! Oof! Now here's a choice. Do I blood boil Morathi and do d6 mortal wounds? And that means she has to, you know, do something, or do I give +1 save to the Skull Crushers? I'm going to
Crush
blood-
Crushers.
I'm actually going to blood boil Morathi.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you need?
So on a 4+, she takes 2 mortal wounds.
Right, you only need 6 up wards.
No.
Okay.
No.
She's taken her 6 for this turn.
Yes. So that makes my life easier. That my Bloodstoker is out of range. He cannot stoke, and that is going to be my
Battle tactic.
battle tactic. Oh, Savage Spearhead.
What's that do?
I need 2 units wholly within Owen's territory.
Okay.
This shouldn't be too hard to achieve.
Doesn't look like it.
Yes. So we are going to do my movement phase and come back after that.
All right.
We've moved.
Oh yes.
We've moved.
Certainly have.
We have moved up here and then I decided to redeploy.
I did, and I got a tasty 6 inches, so that's a
Yes.
very unlikely charge now.
Yes,
We're looking at an 11, I believe, that unit now.
it is indeed. Bloodstoker moved up.
Yep.
Here, obviously my Skull Crushers have moved up as well. We have moved up with Blood Skull Skullblood,
Oh yes.
and we've sort of meandered around the objectives over here, sort of tempting Morathi into some Blood Warriors. Charge phase.
Yeah, straight
Literally
into
is
it.
the charge
There's no
phase.
shooting, so...
So we're going to charge with the big unit. I need big numbers here.
That's 6.
Well,
I'm going to take
probably
it
fine.
because
Yeah.
7 inches will get me. We're going to move up in a minute because nothing is going to.
Nothing else is charging around here, is it?
We're going to charge with a Bloodstoker. He's
Yeah,
got
we
a good
are.
10. And he's just going to pop onto that objective. And that will probably get me.
Or back
Yes, battle tactic. We are going to charge 11 inches. We need. No. I'm not going to spend a command point to re-roll that.
Very well. We'll get things
yes.
moved in and look at who's taking a bucket of mortal wounds.
Mortal wounds.
So, well, go on, Sophie.
We've charged in. It wasn't the best charge, 7 inches, but you know what? It was. If I'd have re-rolled it, I might not have made as much in. So we've only actually got 3 in to do their mortal wounds.
Okay.
And we are going to be doing all 3.
Yep.
Onto these snake ladies.
Very good. So 3
we
dice
do-
on a 2 up.
Yeah, we do them all at once. So
That's all
that
3.
is
3.
3d3 mortal wounds. Please tick. 5 mortal wounds on that squad.
Alrighty, so I am in range. I do get a ward save, so
Yes.
6 up on these. I don't save any. Oh, save one of those.
Save
Save
1.
one.
So you take 4 damage, so 2 snake ladies
2
are
snake have
dead.
died.
Snuff it.
And then I understand you're going to unleash some hell.
I am with the Bloodstalkers
Which are the archer snake ladies.
over here. So they have 2 attacks each.
Okay.
They're hitting on 4s.
Yep.
Because I get -1. But 6s are automatically mortal wounds, and then the attack phase ends.
One bit is, yeah, it's mortal wounds instead of a regular hit.
Yes.
Hooray!
1, 2, 3, 4 mortal wounds,
And a hit.
and a hit.
And a hit.
So that's all that. So I'm wounding on 3s. There you go, that's a wound, and it's rend 1.
4s.
That's a bit correct.
4s.
Okay,
That's
5
another
damage.
5 damage.
Drops the wounded one.
Pop him. Well, pop you, because then I don't have to worry about battle shock.
Okay.
No, we're not. We're going on.
We're going on him instead?
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
That's pretty good Overwatch. Not Overwatch, sorry. Unleash Hell.
What's that?
And Sophie, who do you want to fight with first?
I'm going to go with the blood. Skull Crushers!
Skull Crushers.
Skull Crushers, because they are the ones most in danger of actually taking some damage.
Do you want to think about how you're piling in or just
No.
go straight in?
We're going straight in, so we're going to get 3 inches there. I might need to think.
Alright, we'll have a think. We're back in a second.
We're piled in, we're taking some casualties. Oof, ouch, owie.
Okay.
I've decided to hit some snake ladies. Well, they're all snake ladies.
Yeah.
But I'm leaving the Medusa alone. I think it was just wise to tag her in combat. How nasty is she in combat?
She's not bad.
It's not bad.
She's not bad. She's got some attacks.
So how are you splitting these attacks? Sophie?
We're going 3 into the stabby snakes, and we're going 2 into the shooty snakes.
Okay.
Do they actually have names, these units?
Yeah, the Blood Sisters, the stabby ones,
Yeah.
and Bloodstalkers, the...
Ah, the sisters and stalkers, or the stabbers and the shooters.
Oh, I also using a command point as well.
I am going all out attack. I thought, where else could I use it this turn? And actually, all out attack. I was thinking, do I save it for all out defense? Because that would put them up to a 2-up save.
You only receive 1 order per phase.
Exactly. So we're going with attack.
And Owen, are you commanding the student?
I've chosen to use all out defense on the Bloodstalkers.
Yes.
Try and
Plus
save... Plus one do a save, try and save as many as possible.
The blood shooters.
The Bloodshooters.
So here we have these 3 with them riders going into the blood
Come on.
stabbers. So hitting on 3s thanks to all out defense and wounding on 3s. So re-rolling 1s, being wholly within that objective. So that is 5 wounds at a rend of 1.
Okay, so I got 5 ups.
Okay. That's a bad start.
That's a bad start.
And 1 damage each.
Okay, so I've got a 5 up ward save. That's,
Oh.
Okay, that's 2 dead.
And then we have the hooves, or the jaws, or the belly slams. So hitting on 2s thanks to all out attack.
Oh, okay.
And wounding on 3s, re-rolling 1s thanks to being next to that objective. So that is another 3, 6, 8 wounds. Khorne wants
Oh,
this
no.
carnage. No rend on this, however, and only 1 damage.
Okay, so 4s. That's much better.
Oh, can you save this? Because you get your ward save and
I
if
do.
you live. That's not very nice.
Well,
you do!
live on a wound. Okay.
That unit has no way of exploding when it dies. So we will then go on to the attacks into the Bloodstalkers,
Yep.
the Blood Shooters, hitting you on 3s. There we go, and wounding you on 3s, re-rolling 1s. For being wholly within 12 of that objective, that's 4 at rend 1.
So we made a slight mistake. We actually accidentally rolled these ones with the +1 save rather than these ones.
I'll have to just go over.
We'll stick with it.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
that's
So
fine.
we are unfortunately on a 6-up save rather than 5-up save.
Yeah, that was my mistake. I apologise.
That's fine.
So, 5 up on these. No, 6 up on these. No saves.
Just
Okay.
1 damage each.
And 5 ups on the ward save. No, that's 2 dead.
Okay, so 2 archers fall and then the hooves.
Hooves! Hitting on 2s. And wounding on 3s, re-rolling 1s. That is another 5 wounds.
And no rend on these though.
No rend.
So these are 5s.
And just 1 damage.
So, 2 ward saves. Okay, so that's another 1 dead. So that's 3 dead in total.
So 3 snakes dead and 2.5 melee snakes dead.
Yeah.
We'll get them removed.
Okay, so I've chosen to attack with my life takers here.
Yep.
So this character's just turned up. We're going to try and kill him. We're
Yes.
probably not going to kill him, but we're going to
We
try.
can give it a go.
Absolutely.
So we can put 5 of our attacks into here.
Yep.
And then our 2 attacks, which this person could not get in, unfortunately, they're going into the blood people.
Into the blood people.
The
Blood people, Blood Warriors. Oh, you know what? Blood people just sounds like a tribute band, doesn't it?
Alright, so into the character first.
Very good.
So I'm hitting on 3 rolling ones now.
Oh.
I need it. That's
Where's
all
your
hits.
rerolls now?
And I'm moving on forwards. I'm still got my
Yes.
my thing on. What's it called? Whatever.
Your prayer.
My prayer. So I'm re-rolling wounds still. So 4
Yes.
rolling.
Reroll.
Good thing too.
Yep. There you go. That's
Okay.
3 wounds at Rend 0.
We have a 5-up save. Yeah, we take 2 wounds.
Okay, that's
I'll
1
double
damage
check that in a
each.
second. But he was most likely down to 3 wounds.
Okay, and then the other one into the blood people.
Yep.
Mhm.
So I'm
Blood people.
3 rolling ones. Perfect.
Very good.
And 4's re-rolling everything. Re-rolling everything. Yeah, 1 wound.
4 up. We're good.
Okay. Sophie.
We are then going to go with the blood people
Yep. It's gonna
into.
stick, isn't it?
Oh yes.
I like it.
Right, we will kick off with the
Is
Gorglaive.
this one in range, or is he not going to get struck?
He's not going to get straight, and that's fine.
Okay.
He's the champion. Whatever.
Who cares?
Middle management.
Middle management. Do as I say. We are going to be hitting on 3s with the Gorglaive, and then wounding on 3s, re-rolling 1s. So that's 1 wound at rend of 1, 2 damage.
Right, so 6 up. And 6s are mortal wound back to you. Nope.
Okay.
2 damage, you say?
Yes.
Right, I'm still within the orbit, so I am 5 on this board save. Well, 1 damage goes through.
Yes, and that's why the Gorglaive is my Gorfave.
I hate it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 10 attacks. This is just going to be hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s, wounding on 4s, re-rolling 1s. So 1s to hit is the double axes, and to wounds is the Gortide. 4s. So that is another 4 wounds. No rend, and
No
1
rend.
damage.
So 5s. That
Ooh.
is 2 mortal wounds back to you.
Oh, it
Oh,
begins.
It begins. And then
That's a dead
the
blood
ward
warrior.
save. Okay, so I take 1 damage there.
Okay, so you're going to lose.
I
one of
lose
your-
from 2 currently.
You're losing 2, and now 1 blood warrior dies and then
Mhm.
gets to strike.
Yes.
Sophie, who are you going to remove?
do I want to kill the Gorglaive?
I don't know. Do you? Oh, so you get to have your 2
So I
damage
get to have my
attacks.
2. No, I'll tell you what, I'm going to kill this cheeky chappy on the end. So he's just going to pile in
Yep.
and swing. So he's going to reroll 1s and then 4s to wound you. That's 2 wounds.
Okay, so 5s. No.
Just 1 damage. Can you do it?
Yes!
Yes, you can.
Alright.
Okay, so let's remove the dead. And Owen. Who are you going to swing with next?
I'm now going to swing with the Bloodwrack Medusa, and I will need to look up the rules.
We'll be back in a moment. Owen's looked up the rules. Striking back with the Medusa, Owen's informed us they have a lot of attacks.
A lot of attacks. Not necessarily good attacks, but they have a lot of attacks.
Quantity has a quality all of its own.
It does indeed. Right, so first of all, we're starting with the Bloodwrack Spear. So I've got 3 attacks. I am hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
And
Fine.
then I'm rolling on 3s.
Okay.
Okay.
Are you rolling wounds?
I don't reroll wounds yet.
Okay.
Not yet.
Not yet. And now I've got attacks with the Whisper Claw. Right, these are hitting on 4s, but 6s are automatic mortal wound.
Okay.
Nice.
Nice,
Nice.
so that's 3 hits, 1 mortal wound already. So that is 1 dead
Yes.
skull
Is
crusher.
it in addition or instead?
Instead.
Instead.
Okay.
Okay.
So we have 1 dead Scully body.
One skull crushed.
1 skull is crushed. I'm wounding on 4s. And that's 2 saves in
Nice.
Ben 0.
3+ saves. Another one goes through.
Okay.
How much damage?
They are 1 damage each.
Okay,
Okay.
so that's 2 so far.
And then I have D6 attacks with the Tail of Serpents.
Ah.
So, that's what
Let me
I die.
tell you a tale of serpents.
What?
It's a short story, I'll give you that.
Very good, very good. I'm hitting on 4s. That's the hit.
Okay.
And I'm wounding on 3s. That's not a wound. Okay. That was disappointing.
That was a shame.
I will pop him down to 4 wounds.
Okay.
And that's 4 wounds, there we go, and he's going to snuff it.
Right.
I shall then strike with my Bloodstoker.
Yes.
He will stoke your blood, and you might die from it. So first of all, he's got his sword. Just hitting you on 3s, wounding you on 3s, re-rolling 1s for being wholly within 12 of an objective. So that is 1 wound, no rend.
No rend, so 5 up. You take a mortal wound.
Oh, well, guess I do then. He does have a 4+ save, so he was on 4 wounds. He's now back down to 3, so I've remedied my mistake. So then hitting you on 3s with the whip, and wounding you on 4s, re-rolling 1s.
Good.
Goodness
Nobody
sake.
can roll dice the right way up in this fight.
Why won't you die?
Back to Owen.
Right, I need to quickly look up some more rules.
We'll be back in a moment. We've looked up yet more rules. Case. So we are
Right.
striking with the
We're striking with
Shoot
the
snakes.
Stalkers, yes. So, first of all, we've got 4 normal attacks
okay.
with their Generals.
The what? Sorry.
You heard?
Knives. The knives.
Okay.
I'm hitting on 3s. Still re-rolling 1s. Which is good.
Yes. Yeah. Getting mileage out of that trait.
Okay, so it's 2 hits. I'm wounding on 4s. No wounds.
Okay.
And then there's the Bloodworm,
The Bloodwrack.
which is this blue drake thing here.
Oh, she brought a pet to work.
She did!
Oh.
It hits on 3s. It hits. It wounds on 3s. It wounds. Rend 0.
3. We're good.
Oh, okay, never
Okay.
mind. I believe it's still my activation, so you haven't got anything left to attack.
Nope.
Yeah. Sophie is
Hold
spent.
Alright, so we're straight back in with the other snake lady, who's actually got a melee weapon. The blood
She brought a knife to a knife fight.
She's bought a big old knife. She's got 3 attacks. She's hitting on 3s. And she hit twice, and she's wounding on 3s. There's 2 wounds at Rend 1.
4 up saves. Both go through.
Okay, they're both on damage.
Oh,
So down to 2.
yes.
And then I have an ability after that as well. I can't remember exactly what it is. Okay, so after the Blood Sisters attacked, on a 3+, they do an extra mortal wound
Yes.
with
Cool.
their crystal gaze.
Mm.
So on a 3+,
Yes.
Hooray!
that's an extra mortal wound.
Juggernaut's down to 1 wound.
Thank you, Alex.
I exist to serve. Morale.
Yes, so as it's my turn, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They are bravery 6, so on a 6, 1 could flee.
No.
We're fine.
Okay, so with the Bloodstalkers, I'm bravery 8,
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
so 3 of them fled.
They
So-
are fine.
They're fine.
4
4 perfect 7.
And Blood Sisters also bravery 8, so we'll see how those go.
Lost 4.
Lost 4.
They're fine.
Hooray.
Fine, hey.
I am leadership 8 with the blood-soaked banner, so I've only lost 2, so I'm fine.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I believe you lost some of your life?
I
Takers?
did, but they are Hagg Brood, so they automatically pass morale.
They do not care.
They do not.
That's it for morale. Sophie, your battle tactic was Savage Spearhead, I believe?
Yes, so I needed 2 units with my opponent's territory, and I have 1, 2, 3.
That's back here.
Yeah, lines. It's
Up the
territory.
well.
And you hold 1, 2. You hold more as well.
Yes.
So that's going to be a 4-point score.
Oh,
Back
yes.
2.
And I'm quite happy with that turn, because
Yeah.
I've taken some threats away from you.
Yes.
But
Certainly have.
Owen's in a good place to strike back now.
Absolutely.
And Morathi has been left unattended.
Yes.
So we'll be back in Daughters of Khaine, turn 2. Okay, Daughters of Khaine, battle round 2, or battle round 2, Daughters of Khaine, turn 2. There we go, I can get my words out.
Yes.
Owen, where should we start? What's the battle tactic?
Battle tactic is slay the Warlord,
It certainly is.
because there's a nice tasty Warlord just sitting there not doing anything.
And there's a Morathi staring right at him.
Indeed.
Heroic abilities. What heroic ability are we going
We're
with?
going with Finest Hour.
Okay,
So +1 to wound, +1 to saves.
on Morathi
On
and
Morathi.
Sophie. Heroic ability.
Finest hour on Blood Skull Blood!
Okay, so we're going to have a clash of the Titans here.
Yes.
Absolutely.
That's going to be fun to watch.
Right, I've got a lot of other stuff to do.
And then wrapping, yes.
Alright, so start with Hagg Queen. Gonna do Hagg Brood on this squad of Sisters of I was about to say Silence, they're all Silence. Sisters of Slaughter.
Yes.
And that goes up into 3 now.
Very good.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Goes off.
off.
So that's rerolling wounds
Yes.
and immune to battle shock.
Wonderful.
Nice.
And they're also going to cast Blessing of Khaine on the same unit, which will let them reroll their ward saves. And this needs a 3.
Oh, okay.
That's a 2.
That's not gone off.
But
there's
you've got your
something
relic,
there.
haven't you?
But only lets me reroll once.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was trying to help.
Thank you, but it's not enough. Okay, so Slaughter Queen is going to attempt to cast Catechism of Murder on the Witch Elves.
Which elves?
These elves.
Those elves.
Hey!
Hey. Oh, I hate it. Right, this goes off on a 3 as well. Hey,
That's gone off.
we'll take that. So that lets them. That gives them exploding 6s to hit.
Cool.
Right, spells. The Bloodwrack Medusa is going to cast. Let me think about that.
Alright, we'll be back when you thought. Right, we've checked the rules.
Right.
We've checked the rules and knows how to think, moreover. What's the plan?
Right, so the Medusa is going to cast Enfeebling Foe on the Skull Crushers.
Oh no.
So it goes off on a 5 and it gives them -1 to wound rolls.
Interesting.
Good.
So here we go. That is
That's gone
exactly a
off on a
5.
What other magic have you got?
Well, Murphy's got 3 spells to cast.
Okay, do you know what? You can have that one.
Okie dokie.
Yes.
We'll take
Keeping
that.
that one and only deny.
I've got 2.
Or 2.
I've got 2. Actually, no, I'm not in range for Morathi. Yeah, I may as well try and deny
Yeah.
that.
Do you need a 6?
Yes, no, go away.
Okay.
You go off Twitter. The hashtag skills not spells.
Hang on,
is
no,
now trending.
none of that. No, stop that.
No. Oh, hang on. No. Okay.
Fair enough.
Bad
Okay.
snake. Right.
Bat snake.
Okay.
Do what we're casting next.
Murphy is going to attempt to cast Black Pit of Ulgu. Blacktail Ulgu.
Black pit of oh no.
Yes. On the Skull Crushers as well. So this goes off on a 6. That is
Okay.
going off. Right.
Mhm.
So I need to roll another d6.
Ah.
So I'm going to do that now. Okay, so that does D3 mortal wounds to you.
Okay.
1.
So, because it's a mortal wound, as a result of a spell, my rune shield
Does nothing.
does nothing, and I die.
Yes!
In horrible.
Horrible, gooey, black goo fashion. Ulgu, the black goo of Ulgu.
Oh no!
Right, what are we casting next?
She's going to cast Mindrazor, and I think she's going to cast it on herself.
Okay.
So this goes off on a 7.
It sounds like a spell you cast on somebody else.
It does, but
Have some mind razors.
no, not today. So that goes off.
It keeps your mind
Okay.
sharp, Alex. That's what it's for.
Very good. Very
Yes.
good.
So that is -1 rend on all her melee attacks, and if she charges, +1 damage.
Ruh-roh.
I think those skull crushers might be in danger, Sophie.
And last spell she's going to cast, she's going to attempt to summon the Bloodwrack Viper again.
Okay, we want to see the snake.
Bloodwrack.
Snake,
Ready,
snake,
blood-
snake,
snake,
snake, snake, snake, snake. That's caught.
It's it's
Snake, snake, snake.
Snake.
Oh. No snake.
No snake.
No snake. Can I reroll it? I don't think I can.
I don't think you can.
Oh well. One day we'll see a snake.
Yes. Oh. You've got lots of other snakes.
We've got lots
just
of
not
other snakes, but not as cool.
Is that your hero phase done?
I believe it is.
We'll be back when Owen's moved everything up then.
Okie dokie. So we moved everything into combat zone range.
Oh yes.
Yes.
I think this turn we're going to see a lot of blood spilled.
Yes.
Walk us through it. What's gone where?
Alright, so Sister Slaughter, they run around the building, they're going to go into the back of these blood warriors.
Yep.
Hagg Queen's trying to follow them, not very particularly fast.
Yeah, she's around somewhere.
She's around there.
Yep.
She's behind the building, she's okay. Morathi moves up and just going to come into these blood crushers,
Skull crushers.
These blood skulls here. Which
This is Blood Skull.
Oh, that's Blood Skull.
Yes.
Oh, he's dead as well. So we're moving up these witch elves as well. And just in case Morathi somehow fails.
Yeah, I think Blood Skull Skull Blood is not long for this world.
I think he's fine.
Okay.
And there's one bit of sneaky business we've done over here. Hard
Yes.
Rangers will come out with guys. They are going to contest that point.
Yeah, this is only really guarded by a bunch of blood bags and a
Laughter priest.
A laughter
Laughter
priest. A Slav slaughter priest.
Yes.
Indeed. Indeed. That's an awful joke. Stop it.
Okay, I'll shut up. What should I shoot first?
Right. We're going to shoot Morathi, but we're going to shoot, instead of shooting him into blood, we're going to shoot him into the blood bags.
Ah, very good.
Yes.
So I got one shot. I'm hitting on twos. I'm rolling this.
Oh.
That's a hit.
That's a hit. I'm also wounding on twos.
That's a
Oh,
wound.
no. That's a wound.
D6.
D6
Roll it
damage
up.
because Ben 3 and they ain't got so 4.
4 go through.
4 blood bags burst.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Very good.
And then the heart renders are going to shoot into them as well.
Okay.
Now because they were deployed this turn, they get an extra -1 to their rend.
Wonderful.
Right, so I've got 5 attacks, hitting on 3s, fully rolling 1s. Okay, that's 5 hits, and we are wounding on 3s again. Alright, that's 4 wounds at rend 2.
Rend 2.
4 dead.
1, 2, 3, 4. We will take those 4.
Oh, this is looking interesting now.
Ah.
Yeah. There we go. Right.
We've
More
got some
shooting.
point blank shooting over here as well, I believe.
Yep, so the Medusa is going to shoot. There are 3 models in their unit. So this is not going to be particularly exciting, but 5 some mortal wounds.
Go for it.
Nope.
No one wins. Very well.
And then the
Well, what
bloods.
were they hitting on?
So that's Medusa.
Oh, of course.
So
Short
yes.
hits.
Gotcha.
and then the blood stalkers are going to be hitting on 4s. Yes. 1 hit.
Re-rolling once.
Re-rolling that one, thank you. Hey, 2 hits.
Go.
And wounding on 3s.
2 wounds.
Rend.
Rend 1.
4s. 1 wound goes through.
1 damage.
1 damage on 1 skull crusher.
Yes.
Is that it for shooting, Owen?
That is it for shooting.
Okay, do you want to go straight into the charge phase, or do you need to have a think?
I think we're going to go straight into charge phase.
Oh,
Right.
wonderful.
Okay, first things first. If everybody wants to see this, let's charge Morathi again.
Hooray!
So I'll be rolling once to charge as well.
Yes. So you need snake eyes. Oh,
Oh, you're in.
I'm in.
You
There
can
we
roll
go.
1 for flex if you want.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, yes. Still in.
Yeah.
I'm still in. So let's move in.
Yeah.
Bit.
What we'll
There
do,
we go.
we'll move her into the middle. We'll do it now. So you're
We'll
going
do it
straight in.
Straight in.
Straight in.
Straight in.
Very good.
Yay.
Yeah, right. May as well roll the shells as well.
Yeah.
That is
They're in as well.
8.
We'll pile those in
8.
in a moment.
Yes.
Try those in a minute.
Wonderful.
Over here, Morathi is going to charge these skull crushers.
Oh, very good.
Oh, actually, hang on. Yeah, she is.
She declares her charge.
She's going to do it.
She can go wherever she wants with an 11.
She can.
Very good.
And then Sisters of Slaughter here are also going to charge. 8.
With 8. Also going basically wherever they want.
Basically
Into
wherever
that
they
unit.
And that's going to be my charge phase. I'm going to
Okay.
pass some stuff in.
Yeah, we'll get everyone moved in. We'll be back in a moment for the fight phase. So everyone's moved in.
Blood type point time!
Blood type time.
That is a very glass half full way of looking at it. Right. So I'm actually going to start with Sister Slaughter over here.
Okay.
Because you can't kill Morathi.
Yeah.
So that's fine. So there is 21 attacks into these Blood Warriors.
Okay.
And they will Witch Brood.
What's which we do again?
Reroll wounds. So I'm hitting on 3s.
Yes.
Okay.
Reroll
Reroll
ones.
Rerolling the ones.
Hold on.
Oh, thank you. There you go.
That's a full house. Oh, so two's missed, don't I?
2's miss, yeah.
That's still
That's
a mostly full house.
That's still 18 hits. We'll take that. And then we got the rerolling 4s. Ooh.
Here we go.
Just into my tiny hand, thank you.
Just go ahead. Reroll.
That's a good start anyway.
Go.
I assume this is mutually assured destruction.
Yay! Yay!
Oh, okay.
Okay, so that is.
You know what? I'm just going to pick them all up.
Okay.
Yeah.
4s.
Any rent?
No rend.
That's a good point. So you've got 1, you've got 2, you've got 3, you've got 4, you've got 5, and 1 is alive on 1 wound. For God's sake, Owen! What we're going to do is, I know exactly what we're going to do. We're going to kill
Yes.
the Gorglaive
Oh, right,
Yep.
okay.
and put him into the Lifesaver.
Yep.
And then we're going to kill these 4 and put them all into the Sisters.
Yes.
So we'll do the Gorglaive first. 2 hits.
Yep.
3s, 2 wounds at rend 1.
I like to say 6s. Nope.
2 damage apiece.
2 damage apiece. I was hoping you were going to get a 6 and then kill the last Blood Warrior.
Oh, so did I actually. No, not enough. So
Okay.
that was-
There we go, there's the Blood
She's
Warrior
slain.
point.
And then
2,
4 Blood
4,
Warriors
6,
to the
8.
Sisters.
Yes, hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s, and wounding you on 4s, re-rolling 1s. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wounds.
Okay, and there's rend on these.
No rend.
No rend on these.
No rend on these.
I want 5s then.
Okay.
And do you do mortal wounds back at me?
I do!
Yes! Thank goodness.
So 5s and 6s. Oh, okay,
Yay!
right.
Dead.
So the last warrior dies.
And then I've got 3 ward saves to make. I mean, all of them. So
Very good.
that's
So
dice.
3 sisters die.
And then we're going to do 3 attacks back with the champion. Wounding on 4s, 3 wounds as
Right.
he goes down.
Oh, okay. And then ward saves.
Okay,
Alright,
so
so 6 in total.
6 die. Okay, that's fine.
That's well done, lads. Well done.
Cool.
That was wonderful.
We'll cope.
Okay.
Big hole.
So Owen will move out their casualties, and Sophie, who are you punching with first?
I
Need to think, or do you
need.
know?
I do. I need a little bit of a think because I need to juggle. Okay, I'll give you my little quantity.
Okay.
So, do I hit with these guys first?
These guys being the Skull Crushers.
The Skull Crushers first because they can do the wounds to Morathi. They can do everything, but then I lose Blood Skull Skullblood.
Mm.
Actually, no. Actually, you know what I'm going to do?
What are you going to do?
I'm going to hit with Blood Skull Skullblood.
Okay.
Oh,
And we need to divvy up some attacks. So I've ummed and ahed, and I could do some damage to Morathi here. I actually think taking out those Witch Elves is going to be a little bit better for me. So I'm going to put all my attacks into those Witch Elves.
Okay. In response, Owen.
I'm using total defense. Gives him +1 to their save.
Yep.
That might save enough of them.
Yes, so we'll start off with the axe. So this is hitting on 3s with 2 hits and wounding on 2s.
Oof.
So that's 1 wound
Okay.
at rend 1.
Alright, so I got a 6 up save.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Are they 6 up base?
Hmm?
Are they 6 up base?
6 up base, yeah.
Okay.
And there we go. That
Look at
is
them.
just a flat 2
Yeah,
damage.
that's
So then we have the hooves. So 2 hits and then 2s to wound you. That's 2 wounds.
And these are
No
rend.
rend.
So these are 5. I saved 1 of them.
So that is another 2 damage. So we have 4 damage total.
Oh, righty.
Okay.
So 6 up ward save. Okay, we lose 3 elves.
Okay, that's not really going to be enough to force that battle shock, unfortunately.
No.
No.
Blood, Skull, Blood can power up, but unfortunately he didn't there. Even in his finest hour, he whiffed.
Alright, so I've decided to go with the little Morathi into the Skull Crushers first.
Little Morathi,
Okay.
the little,
So, to start with, she has...
little Morathi, big Morathi.
Are you finished?
Thank you. I've been saying that, well, wanted to say that to her for months.
Oh, okay. Right. I'm hitting on 3.
Okay.
Not being on that 2, unfortunately. But I am also wounding on 3s. That is 2 wounds at Rend 1.
4s. 1 goes through.
Alright, that's D3 damage.
That's 2 damage.
2.
And then I've got 6 attacks with her rings.
With her wings.
With her wings. They got blood on them.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
Right, so I'm hitting on 3s again. Oof.
Rolling
We wanted
ones.
1s, but it's not great.
Oh.
Oh well. And I'm winning on 3s. And then that is
Any rend?
Rend 1 again.
Both the
Do
two.
Oh,
get 1.
Okay, cool. That's alright, we'll take
Yes.
that. And I think it's their turn to attack.
Yeah, I assume.
Yes.
Or the...
Yes, so
Actually.
I'm going to pile in like so. To keep them in coherency. And we're going to put all our attacks into Morathi.
Okay.
So we are going to do the mounts attacks.
Yep.
These are hitting you on 4s. Now, do I roll out
They're
attack?
hitting
What's
on-
her save?
They're hitting on 5s because she's got -1 to hit.
Yeah, see? I'm going to spend a command point on all out attack.
Okay.
And her save is also 4+.
Yes. So we are then going to hit you on 4s for these.
Okay.
There we go.
Yeah.
Is it worth it? We're wounding you on 3s, re-rolling 1s. 4 wounds at a rend of 1.
Alright, so these are on 5s. No go.
Oof. Okay.
Damage.
Just 1.
Alrighty, so 5 upwards saves. 2 saves, so 2 damage.
2 damage go through. I just need to do 1 more. Hitting on 3s. And then wounding on 3s, re-rolling 1s. Rolling 1s. So 3.
And these are Rend 0.
No rends.
That's these are 4s. Okay.
Oh, okay.
And a 5.
No!
Oh, they've done it.
Okie dokie.
Morathi stays around for another turn.
Speaking of Morathi,
Is it Morathi time?
it's big Morathi time.
Does that bracket her though?
No.
Oh,
Oh, it does from 6 actually, yeah, so she's
Yeah.
slightly bracketed.
there we go. So
Okay.
it was worth it in the end.
Yeah, but that actually would have been a factor even more.
Yeah.
So, right, we've got 6 attacks to start with.
Okay.
So I'm hitting on 3s. 3 fees, re-rolling 1.
Okay. Rerolling those ones.
Re-rolling those 1s. There you
Strong
go.
start.
5 hits. Now we're wounding on 3s, but because we find power, we're wounding on 2s.
Yes.
I'm not re-rolling that 1, but that is 4 wounds at Rend 2.
So I need a 4 up save here to go through.
Well, that is 6 damage in total.
6 damage, so I have 2 wounds left.
Very good.
And then we have 2d6 attacks with the next weapon.
Okay.
That's only 7.
Okay, that's average.
Average,
Yeah.
average number of attacks. But I think
Respectable.
Blood, Skull, Blood might not belong to this world.
I am hitting on 3s again.
Hitting on 3s.
Re-rolling that 1.
Okay, so far so consistent.
And then wounding on 2s again.
This might do it.
That is 5 at Rend 0, I have to say.
So I do have a 2+ save thanks to my finest hour. Oh, down to a wound.
Okay.
I've got 1 attack left with Morathi.
Yes.
And then there's like many witch elves.
There's many witches.
Oh yeah, no, I forgot about shells.
Yeah, there's many.
Right, I've got 1 attack. It hits on, I believe, a 3.
That's a hit.
It wounds on a 2.
That's a wound.
Rend 3.
5 up. Blood, Skull, Blood, live.
Oh, we have to look. Now we have to get the witch elves.
Now we have to get the witch elves in.
Yes, I am, however, going to hit you back first over here. So I'm going to put the swords into these.
Okay.
So 3s and 3s. So 2 hits, 3s, 2 wounds, no rend.
No rend. Okay, so 5 up. You take a mortal wound.
And 1 damage.
No, that goes through.
So I take my mortal wound and then 3s and 4s.
That's
1
another
wound.
wound.
I was hoping to kind
No
of...
rend again?
No rend again.
5 up? Nope. And then ward
right.
save. Nope. So that's 2 more dirt.
Yes.
Okay.
Then we have the... Well, I assume the witch elves. But...
Well,
Oh,
actually,
I'm
Hagg
aware.
Nar, I forgot to do something. Again.
Oh no.
I forgot.
I forgot to use the monstrous rampage.
It's very
Oh.
true. It's very true. We may as well go back and do it now because it doesn't make a
Yeah,
difference.
you would have done it.
Yeah,
I would have done it.
So we'll roll that now. So
On a
I'll put
3
2
plus.
up. 3 up even,
Yeah.
sorry. 3 up.
Oh wait, here we go.
He's dead!
He's
Nice.
dead. He
That's
is
a blood
slain.
tithe point.
And that means we don't have to get the witch elves out and figure out how many dice they have.
Yes.
And so on. So really, everybody wins.
Everybody wins. I've lost 2 Sisters of Slaughter over here.
Yep. Is that everyone? No, we've still got some more combat over here, haven't
We've
we?
got a lot more combat over there. And we're going to attack with the Bloodwrack Medusa first.
Yes.
So to start off, she's got 3 attacks.
Mhm.
She's hitting on 3s. Dual hits, and she's wounding on 3s. And that is 1 wound at Rend 1.
4s! We're good.
Fine.
Alright, now the Whisper Claw. Hits on 4s, but 6s are automatic mortal wounds. Rerolling that one. Okay, so that's 1 hit. And then wounding on 4s as well. Nope.
Okay.
And then she's got a Tail of Serpent, so it's d6 attacks. 4 attacks.
Okay.
I'm hitting on 3s. 4 hit. And wounding on 4s. That is 2 wounds, then 0.
3s. Oof, 2 wounds.
That's
Okay,
2 damage.
so 1 down to 4. 1 down to 3. Yes.
Right. And then the Blood Sister will attack. So she's hitting on 3s. Rerolling that one. 3 hits. And wounding on 3s. That is 2 saves and -1.
4s. Oh, down to a wound.
Okay. And then the archers.
Well, that's she's attacked. Blood Sister does a mortal wound on 3+.
Ah.
Yes.
No.
Okay, and then the archers, they're going to pile in. And then they have 4 attacks with denies. That is 2 hits, 3 hits even.
Any mortal wounds?
No.
Oh, shame.
Shame,
Shame. Shame.
And they're wounding on 4s. So that is 2 at spend 0.
3s. You got him.
Right.
So,
And then the Bloodworm is hitting on 3s. Yep. And then wounding on 3s. Yep, so then 0 again.
3s. There we go.
Okay.
Is that the end of the combat phase?
I believe so.
Yes.
Yeah? Have we missed anything?
I don't think we have.
Okay, so Battle Shock.
Yes. So.
Owen, you're the active player, so wait till it start.
Well, I automatically pass here because they've been Witch Brood,
Lovely.
and I haven't lost any other models.
we lost 3 witch elves over
I did
there
lose 3
once.
Witch Elves, so the leadership 7.
Okay.
You have
So I
one
could
coin
fight-
point in the bank
I do have a common point
at
of
the end
bank.
of the battle rounds.
Good point, I shall use that.
They pass.
They pass.
I'm going to pass my Blood Reavers
Yeah.
over here because that denies Owen a victory point.
Very good.
It does.
So keeping that one, keeping them in the game.
I
You've got-
will roll because he lost 4.
Something like that. Roll to find
Yeah.
out.
He's probably gone. Hopefully he's gone.
Hopefully he's gone.
Yeah.
For the blood ties.
Flutter points.
Yep.
He is gone, I think. It's at the leadership 7.
Are they?
That's what you told me last time.
No, the leadership 6. Off we
Okay.
go.
Okay.
Oh, with +1 for the banner. Is that right?
Plus 3 or plus 2 for the banner.
Oh,
something.
well. He's gone. It doesn't matter. He's gone.
Yes.
He's no
Sophie,
longer
how many
there.
blood tie points have you got now?
Oh, well, that's got 1, 2, 3. I've not killed anything else, have I?
No.
So that puts me on 4 blood type points.
Interesting.
I'll take that.
Owen, you slew the Warlords, so you score your battle tactic.
And because I slew him with a monster, I get an extra point for that.
Yes.
So I've actually got 4 points this turn.
Yes.
Yes. And you do hold... Yeah, you get 4 this turn. Very good. It is now time for a priority roll.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
So I went eyes this time.
You do.
Oh.
That's a 3, so I get to double turn you this time.
Okay, interesting.
Wonderful.
Well, we will wrap things up, talk about the battle tactic and the hero phase shenanigans in a moment, but we're going into the second double turn of the game. Battle round 3, and this is a swing. It's suddenly got very interesting with a double turn.
Yes, 2 double turns. We'll do that to a game.
It will.
Owen, battle tactic for the turn?
Athletic, Savage Spearhead.
The same one Sophie had.
It is.
So get units in Sophie's deployment zone. Command points, you I believe are on 2.
I'm on 2.
And Sophie is also on 2 because her general's dead.
What a shame. What a shame.
So, heroic abilities first of all. Owen, what are we doing?
Right, I'm going to attempt to generate another command point on Mini Morathi.
On Mini Morathi, very good. On 4. Yes!
There we go.
Up to...
Up to 3.
Yeah, 2 in a temporary. And Sophie.
I'm doing heroic willpower on my Bloodsticker.
So you have an additional deny for
Yes.
this hero phase.
Because I think I may need it.
Right, speaking of spells, Owen, prayers,
Right.
spells in an order of your choosing.
Well, first of all, I'm going to use a command ability.
Yes.
I'm using Morathi to order the Sisters Slaughter here to attack the champion.
Is that just a thing they could do?
That's a thing Morathi can do.
That's cool.
So they get to pile in, and they get to fight.
Very cool.
So it is 5 attacks. I'm hitting on 3 rolling ones.
Okay, the dream's alive.
And then I am wounding on 4s. So I'm also rolling ones because it's about round 3.
It is.
So,
Dream's dead.
Dream's dead, but 1 wound.
Okay,
Goes down to
it's a
one
wound.
It is.
Fair enough.
Right, and what I should have done is done some things first, but whatever. Oh well.
Yeah.
Okay, so Hagg Nar is not meant to do anything. Bloodwrack Sorceress, Medusa, whatever, is going to cast Pit of Shades on this champion.
Okay.
So it goes off on a 7,
Mm-hmm.
which it doesn't. Okay,
6.
never mind. So Murphy's then going to cast Black Horror of Ulgu
Oh, goo! Not the goo!
on this model here.
Very
So it
good.
Goes off on a 6. So I'm going to do this one more time too.
Okay, I am going to try and deny that with this slot piece.
Okay.
Yes.
You do.
Okay. Fair enough. I'm then going to attempt to cast Arcane Bolt. So this is normally a 5, but because Murphy gets +1 to 4. That's a 6 in total.
Gonna deny with He heroically
You're just
says
clinging
no.
on.
Okay. And then she's going to attempt to summon a snake.
Okay.
Yeah,
We're seeing the
snake.
snake. It's snake time.
Right, so.
Unless
Oh, no.
Snake Time
No.
says
It's snake time anyway.
Alright, so. Snake is summoned 9 inches from Morathi.
Well, Mini Morathi.
Yes.
Very good.
The snake then gets to move 9 inches.
Okay. Where's it going? Does it go now?
It goes now. What's it going to eat? What looks tasty? How many wounds does that sort of beast have?
6.
I've done it before. It can't go in range though, so it's just going to go into here.
Okay.
Into the blood bags.
What's it going to go into here? Yeah, it's going to go into blood bags. Why not?
Cool.
Some easy eats, easy meals.
Yes.
Just go there for starters.
So, how does the snake work for the people who've never had the privilege of having their
What?
characters eaten by a snake?
Yum yum.
I roll 3d6.
Yep.
For each result on my dice that is equal to or greater than the unit's wounds characteristic, one model is removed.
Okay. And one's not auto fails, are they?
No, they're not.
So these guys have 1 wound each.
Yes.
Okay,
So
I eat
3
three
just
of them.
die.
Yes.
Oh, just 3.
Plus 3.
1, 2, 3. Gotta keep coherency actually. 3. Musician. Bye bye.
Okay. Very cool. Any more spells, prayers, other admin phase shenanigans?
Yes, the Slaughter Queen over here is going to cast Catechism on the
Where is she?
Blood Sister.
There she is.
On the Blood Sister, why not?
Okay.
Goes off on 3. That goes off. And I think that is it, actually.
Okay. We'll be back then when everyone's finished their moon phase. Everything's moved up,
Everything's moved up.
sweeping around the, my perspective, left flank. Yeah, what have you done?
Well,
Explain, Owen.
So we've got two characters here. They don't like that this person's still alive.
Yep, so they're going to remedy that, I assume.
They're going to help him out. Help him off his mortal coil. We got the Heartrenders moved on to the point. Make sure we control that at the end of my turn.
Yep.
The Witch Owls are just going to run around because they're excited. they don't know what's behind there. We're going to find out. Morathi is moved in and is getting close to this altar here, which we might be able to get rid of if we get the charge.
Yeah, just kick it over.
Yeah, hopefully, fingers crossed. And then we've got this blob here. They're moving into the middle because at the end of at the start of next turn, the objectives move in there. We want to be on that point.
Yes. Okay. Shall we go into some shooting?
Let's do some shooting.
What are we shooting with first?
Right. Shooting, first of all, Morathi at the Slaughter Priest there.
Okay, this is this Morathi. No, that
This
Morathi.
Morathi.
That Morathi into that Sword Priest.
Yes.
Cool.
Right. I'm hitting on 2s because the Slaughter Priest is not protected by anything.
2 to be rolling 1s, 2 to be rolling 1s.
2 to be rolling 1s.
Round 3, d6 damage.
Yes. Well, that's
Good
a 1.
start.
Oh! Oh,
That's
God.
cocked.
cocked.
Oh, the tension is horrible. We hit. Okay, first hurdle done.
Right. Wounds on 2s. Whee!
Okay.
Ben 3.
D6.
D6. 4.
4. I go down to 2 wounds.
It's a good start.
Okay.
Then the Heartrenders are going to fire into the same targets.
Yep.
So they are hitting on 3s. And we're rerolling that one. So that's 4 hits. And I'm wounding on 3s. And rerolling both those ones.
Yes.
Right, that's 3 wounds at end 1.
6s. I need triple 6s.
He's
He
dead.
is dead.
Point.
Blood tithe point. Ooh.
Gotta keep your hope up.
Where are we going next?
We are going with the 2 archers here.
Yep.
They're going to go into whatever this person is here.
Can they see?
Probably not, actually. In that case, they're going to go into these people here.
Into
Cool.
the bloodbags.
Into the blood bags.
Into my blood reavers, full of blood. Squish, squash, squash.
Right, so I am hitting on 3s.
Okay, 3 hits.
3 hits. And no more wounds there.
I don't know why I'm gathering dice, I do need their rent. Go on, let's go.
Wounding on 3s. Ooh, okay, so 1 wound, rend 1, so that's 1 dead.
Squash.
Cool.
Right, last shooting attack. The Medusa here is going to shoot into here. So
Okay.
basically I need to roll 5 up and it's mortal wound.
Hooray!
All we need, single 5 up.
Yep.
Oh.
It should have to be melee combat then.
Should be glorious combat.
Hooray!
Speaking of, are we ready to go into the charge phase?
Yeah, let's go straight in here.
Very good. Who's charging who?
Morathi charging those blood bags.
Yes! Don't roll a double 1 twice. You
She's
didn't.
in.
Okay, so we're going to move into here. So we're in stomping range of the altar as well.
Should we roll for it now?
Yeah, raise up, so it's a 3 up, and if I pass,
If we pass, it loses all its rules.
it's
Yes.
gone. That's a
Yep.
3.
So the terrain piece
There we
stays
go.
there, but doesn't do anything anymore.
Yes.
It's been defiled or kicked over or something like that.
Otherwise,
Yep.
nobbled.
Yep.
Right, Medusa is going to charge this character.
Yes.
I can
Oh,
reroll both those
you can
ones.
reroll. That's better.
That's better. So it's right in here and leave room for the Hagg Queen to also charge that target.
Very good.
And she can run and
She was 3
charge.
inches away, so she.
Oh no, she can't.
Oh, she can't run
Oh,
and charge.
so
She
she's
can't,
not-
so she can't do that. That's fine.
Very good.
Right, thank
Any
you for
more
reminding me.
charges?
I believe that will be it.
Are you keeping these ones back? Or are they?
Oh yeah, good point. Yeah, for a charge.
Yep. Okay.
I
Four.
don't think that make it. Actually, I can do this one. I think that
No,
Nine.
I think
Where would
it's
you
a-
like them to go?
It's better. That's better.
Just in case Morathi can't kill 2 blokes on her own.
Because that's all they are, is blokes. Owen, where would you like to strike first? Do you know?
I do. I'm going to strike with the Bloodwrack Medusa into your character here. Surely at least one of these contacts can
Surely.
actually hit it.
Yes.
Surely.
Surely,
at least
Ref.
one wound.
Surely, Ref.
I'm going to go on 3s. I can reroll that one.
Okay. Okay.
Right, 2 hits. I'm wounding on 3s, and I can reroll these ones as well. There we go.
Oh,
2
nice.
wounds at end 1.
5s.
There we go.
We are
He is
dead.
very just.
But
I mean, I had many more attacks after that.
That's good.
Okay.
so I will then go on to my Blood Reavers. So we're going to be putting everything into Morathi.
Okay.
So we have 3 attacks normally, +4 because I'm within a
Yeah.
banner. So,
That's a
what's...
distressing number of attacks.
Are you a -1 to hit?
No.
What's your armor save?
4+.
I'm going to spend a command point for all-out attack.
All out attack.
All out
on
attack.
2 Blood Reavers.
Yes, so we're hitting on 3s, which netted me 2 more hits.
Yeah.
Rolling on 4s, re-rolling 1s. That's 1 wound with a rend of 1.
Okay, so 5 up. No.
Okay.
6 up wall save.
Okay.
That's
That's
all
big.
I needed.
That's big. You set it the snake. The snake will respond. On a new bracket, unfortunately.
So we're going to see what Morathi
Come
takes
on.
on these two.
There's 5
Ladies and
attacks.
gentlemen, there's no kill like overkill. Here we go!
5 attacks hitting on 3s.
Okay. I won't stop.
Wounding on 3s.
Okay.
That's 6 damage.
Don't scare me like that.
Okay.
And now paste.
They are now paced.
Off we go.
I think that's it.
I think that is it.
Yes. 1, 2, 3. Definitely 2 units within my territory.
Battle shock first,
Battle shock.
because the
Oh,
blood
yeah.
bags have some losses.
They've lost 4, they're bravery 5, so it's d6 minus
They
1.
don't.
That's not fair. It's not fair at all. Okay, so then we
I think that's it from Rob.
scores
Scores.
on the doors.
1, 2, 3, 4 points.
Oh, yep. And 4 points. 3 for the primary, 1 for Savage Spear.
Yep.
Very good. Going into Sophie's turn 3.
Yes.
We'll be back in a moment. Turn 3 for Khorne.
Okay, so I've picked a battle strategy.
Yes. It's like a
I
grand strategy and a battle tactic crossed together.
yes, a battle strategy. God, these words are hard. They're all interchangeable and they all mean different things. And I'm having a really tough time.
I mean, if they're
Talk for hours at
interchangeable
this
and they
point.
all mean different things, they're not interchangeable. Sophie's picked a battle tactic.
I'll interchange you for a puppy.
We should get puppies to show.
So it's
no,
Conquer.
focus. What are we doing?
Conquer. So that I'm going to say is going to be my objective marker by the end of the turn.
Yeah, and if it is, you score your battle tactic.
Yes.
Yeah.
Command points. Owen, you gained a command point because your general's alive. So
I did.
you didn't because yours isn't.
Yes, but I am going to try and generate another one
With who?
with the
Bloodscrater.
Bloodscrater, which he gets.
Yes.
Uh,
You're on 2 command points.
I'm going to try and generate one on probably Big Morathi at this point.
Okay.
So
You need a 4.
I need 4. At 84.
No.
no. So at the start of my hero phase, I've moved the axe.
Ah, yes.
Yes, the axe.
And the axe doesn't have to move in a straight line. It's going to move like this, and then gone like this, flown around all over everyone, settle there.
Yes.
And for an instant, everyone takes D3 mortal wounds.
Yes.
Is that right?
So we're going to start off with the sister here.
Yep. Single sister.
Takes 2 mortal wounds.
Oof, 1 wound left.
1 wound left.
Very good.
The blood sisters here.
Yeah.
Blood
Bloodstone.
stalkers.
Yeah, not bloodstone. That's your thing.
2 mortal wounds.
Yep, both go through, so that's 1 dead.
1 dead. Morathi.
Oof.
1 mortal wound.
Okay. Nope, that goes through.
Okay.
And then the other sister,
Slaughter Queen. Yep.
Slaughter Queen. 1 mortal wound.
That goes through as well.
So then, I pick someone within the axe. Morathi's now down to 2.
Yeah.
I'm going to be picking Morathi.
Okay.
So on a 2+, you take
Ooh.
1 mortal wound.
wound.
I do. Okay.
You're down to a wound.
Okay. We'll get that all marked up in a moment.
That is all. Oh yeah, we'll mark that.
Because I think this was down to 1 wound, isn't it?
That's
We lost a
1
snake.
wound. We lost a snake, so
Lost a snake.
this one goes.
That's all we've got to do. There we go. 1 wound. We've marked it up. Wonderful. I'm then going to blood boil Morathi. On a 4+, you take 1 mortal wound.
All we need. 1 ward save.
Nope.
Morathi falls.
Yes.
She's
Yes.
slain.
And that now puts me up to 8 blood tithe points.
And they both
Oh.
through.
Oh no. Something
8 saves.
stumpy this way comes.
It's a significant number for Khorne, isn't it?
It is.
Kind
It
of a big
is.
deal.
It's 2 4s.
Do you have any more hero phase admin to do, or should we move on to the movement phase?
Let's move on to the movement phase and we'll come back once we've done that.
Very good.
Something has erupted in a pool of blood.
Yeah.
And we
Chances of
have...
winning this game.
So the snake was banished, or dispelled, whatever we call it, and in its place, 8 blood cloud points have been spent, and a bloodthirster has arrived on the battlefield.
Yes.
Things are looking grim for the Daughters of Khaine. There's not a whole lot left, and we're going to see a lot of charges now, I think, aren't we?
Yeah. Fingers crossed. So we are going to start off with the Slaughter Priest.
Very good.
I'm going to. Well, you continue, but I'm going to use my. What was it?
Unleash Hell?
Unleash Hell. That's the
Unleash
one.
Hell.
Okay, so we finish the charge move first.
Yep.
Done, lock, and you get to Unleash Hell in his face.
In his face. Right.
Not my face.
5 attacks hitting on 4s,
Pretty good.
and then I'm wounded on 3s. Reroll that one. Oh, that's 2 wounds at rend 1.
6s. Nope, 2 wounds go through.
Okay,
That might be important.
where are we going next?
We're going with the Blood Secretor. So they are going 6. They're going to pop on through. Like so. Where they're going to go with the Blood Reavers. 5
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. will be enough. Well, it wouldn't be a game without the Bloodthirster charging, so it will be a 9-inch charge. Flat 9, no bonuses. Off we go. That's an 11-inch charge.
Okay.
Disappointingly high.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Off. Well, we're bringing the shrine. It doesn't matter. The shrine's had all the magic sapped out of it, and there's a bloodthirster bloodthirsting its way in.
Isn't that heretical? That shrine, blood magic in that shrine?
Yeah.
Okay. Whatever.
It's not magic.
It's not magic.
It's
sure.
just very naughty.
Sure.
We're going to charge this unit 7. I don't think that's going to make them get in.
No. The other one?
That I'm going to command point. Reroll that. So it puts me down to 1. Whenever I find the 1 on the dice, so I need an 8. Khorne's blessed
Khorne
number.
wills it. Ah, he's a blessed 11. Well done.
Oh.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Oh dear.
So we will pop in through there, and that means we may end up getting ourselves an objective. This unit may as well charge. We don't know what we're charging.
The Bloodthirster. Nothing with a 7, I expect.
Nothing. So, where do I want to start? Well, you know what? I don't think you can kill my Bloodthirster.
I doubt it.
So I'm actually going to go over here.
Okay.
And we're going to pile in with the Blood Reavers. We've got 7 attacks normally because the champion. We get +2 each because we are within 16 inches of a totem. So 2, 4, 6,
Oh dear.
8, 10, 12. That's it. So these are hitting on 4s, wounding on 4s, re-rolling 1s.
Well, that sounds horrifying.
Off we go. Not re-rolling 1s to hit, I may say.
Okay.
Well, that could be better, but it could also be worse.
Yes.
It's raining dice.
Hallelujah.
Wounding on 4s, re-rolling 1s.
That is above average.
So that is 7 wounds at a rend of 1.
Rend 1, okay, so 6s.
And 6 of them all to wound back, aren't they?
They are.
Yes!
I don't roll any 6s, I don't roll any successes.
I am only
Okay.
1 damage each though.
Okay, so it's many forward saves. I don't make a single one,
Oh.
so they're gone.
That's a blood save point.
That is
Oh,
We're starting
buddy.
back.
Okay, we'll get them removed in a moment. Owen, do you know who you're striking with? Where are we going, Owen?
Right, we're going to go with the Sisters of Slaughter here into the Wrathmongers here.
Yep.
I get 5 attacks. I'm hitting all 3s. That's 4 hits.
Very good.
And I'm wounded on 4s. I can reroll those ones. That is 2 wounds at rend 0.
5 up save. 2 go down. It's a shame we didn't manage to kill one, but I'm going to
Yes.
pop him So the Bloodthirster, we're going with the Bloodthirster. I've not managed to pile in close enough to, well, I've tagged her, but I can't swing at her.
Okay.
So what we're going to do is we're going to do 2 attacks at the Stabby Sister with 1 wound, and 3 attacks at the Shooty Sister with 4 wounds. What we're really fishing for is 6s.
Yeah.
So we'll do the 3 first. So I've spent a command point for all out attacks, so I also don't want to whiff. So we're hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s because I've charged with a Bloodthirster. So that is 1, 2, 3 hits. We're wounding on 2s, and 6s are good. So that is 3 wounds at a rend of 2 on that sister.
I can't believe he's rend 2.
What's the damage?
Axe is bigger than
It's
most
D6
models.
each.
Okay, you need to roll that, and I'll roll many dice.
She takes 6 damage.
6 sword saves coming up. Okay.
No.
You got him!
Alright.
And then we will have the 2 attacks into the 1 wound sister. 2 hits.
Okay.
And we're fishing for 6s. 2 wounds, rend 2.
Damage again?
D6 each. So she takes a total of 9 wounds.
Okay. I see how this is going. I didn't make any of them, so
unfortunately
they're
dead.
both gone.
Yes, and that is the Bloodthirster in the middle of the table. Swung.
Cool.
Your swing next.
Well, since you tagged her, we're going to
Yep.
pile in and attack with Beast Water.
Oh, okay.
So, we've got some attacks. We've got 3 attacks, first of all.
Okay.
Oh no, hang on, I need to look this up. She's got the relic.
I'll be back in a moment.
She's got a relic.
She's got a relic.
Slaughter Queen's going for glory.
She's going for glory.
So what's the relic do?
Gives us +1 damage on one of her weapons. So that's now a D3 +1 damage weapon.
Okay, interesting. Nice.
So, I'm hitting on 3s. That's all hits.
Strong start.
And I'm wounding on 3s as well. I can reroll this one. That is 3 wounds at rend 1.
So 5 up saves needed. So 2 go through, so it's 2d3 plus 2.
Yep.
Cool.
Oh, that's 6 damage.
6 damage, that puts me down to 8 wounds remaining.
And I got 3 more attacks. I'm hitting on 3s again. 4 hits.
Very good.
I'm wounding on 3s again. 2 wounds at rend 1 again.
5s. Nope.
Okay, that's 2 damage
Oh,
in total.
it's down to 6 wounds remaining.
Okay.
I'm then going to pile in with some Wrathmongers. And we are going to go whoop, whoop, whoop. So, we are going to pop 1 into the Medusa.
Yep.
And we're going to put the other 4 into that poor sister's unit.
That's a good save though. We're going to go into the Medusa.
This Medusa.
Medusa.
Yeah.
So, we
Revenge
have...
Snake Lady.
We are hitting on 3s because they charged.
Yep.
And this is going into the sisters.
Okay.
So here we go, hitting on 3s. Oh, that's cocked. And... Ooh, I'm very glad there's only 2 of them left.
Yep.
Because wounding on 3s, re-rolling 1s because I am wholly within 12 of that objective. Which, quite frankly, when you're running a mortal army, is a must-do. That's 4 wounds at rend 1.
Alright, so I am on 6s.
Yep.
That is 1 mortal wound to you.
Yes!
And then I've got 5 what saves?
Yes.
Okay, you kill them, they're gone.
I kill the unit. So this chap will still attack because it all happens at the same
At
time.
the same time, yeah.
Yeah. But then he does explode.
Yes.
So we are going into your Medusa.
Yep.
That's 4 hits. Rerolling 1, so that's 3 wounds at a rend of 1.
Okay, so I have a 6 up. I don't make any of those, and then I have the war save.
Yes.
Save 1, so that's 2 damage.
2 damage, and then he will explode.
Yep.
Which means you take another D3 for 2 mortal wounds.
Alrighty, so these are 6 ups. I take 2 mortal wounds, but that means he's got 1 wound left.
1 wound left. So this kills this Wrathmonger and those 2 sisters.
Yeah.
Right.
So with 1 wound left, we just have the Medusa to pile in. If she kills a Wrathmonger,
She
that
probably
Wrathmonger might
dies.
go pop.
Yes. I do have to make those attacks, unfortunately.
Yeah, you can't not, I'm afraid.
Oh well, in we go. Right. I have 3 attacks with the spear, hitting on 3s,
Come on, I believe in you.
2 hits, and then wounding on 3s. That's 2 wounds and 1.
Red 1, 6s. How much damage are they?
D3 each.
Yes, go on.
That is 4 damage.
Yes, so he goes down, and then you.
You got any more attacks first?
I've got more attacks.
Oh, okay.
Alright, got 4 attacks.
So one mortal wound in the back.
Alright. I'm hitting on 4s this time. We roll that 1. And then I'm wounding on 4s. I don't wound. And then I have d6 more attacks. 2 attacks. Hitting on 3s. And then wounding on 4. Nope, so that's it.
So you just take mortal wounds as that one Wrathmonger goes pop.
Okay, 6 up. No.
Oh, she is slain as well.
Blood type
Blood
point.
type points.
So
I have to pause filming mode so we can go and build and paint a second Bloodthirster.
yes, I was actually tempted to text Alex this morning and say, Alex, can you bring your blood there? But overall,
I think that is the end of the fight phase, isn't it?
that is the end of the fight
think
phase.
Do we have any battle shock to worry about?
Do the Wrathmongers? They are battle leadership 7, bravery 7.
Bravery, yes.
So on a 6-1 can flee.
No,
We're good. Other than that,
that is it.
so I'm going to score 1, 2, 3.
You hold 3.
Mm-hmm.
You conquered that one. For your
Yes.
battle tactics, so that's 4 points.
And I hold, yes, and I hold more.
Yep.
Yes. Hence why you got 3 for the primary.
So, battle round 4.
Yeah,
So
it's a
you
priority roll.
Go to roll.
Owen wins ties.
I do.
I get a 3.
I get 2. At this point, I'd like to concede.
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
Because I am going to take the
Yeah.
double turn.
Yeah.
I'm going to take a double turn, and everything. These 2 characters get wiped out.
Yeah.
Might get those, but I think it's academic at that point, really.
Realistically, at the start of your turn, you probably have these left.
Yeah.
If anything, unfortunately.
Exactly.
It's also with objectives, as it's battle round 4,
Yeah.
we then switch to
Bang in the
1
middle.
in
Yeah.
the middle.
Which is a Bloodthirster park directly on top of it.
Yes.
Which you did. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to tidy up the dice before I dive into a post game.
Yes.
And we'll talk about the game. Back in
Right.
a minute. So we finished the game.
Yep.
We've added up the scores. And it was close until turn 4, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think once the Bloodthirster came down and made the charge, I think that was it for me.
Yeah, I think if I might have made the charge, you might have still been in the game. It's also killing Morathi.
That's big.
Turn
That's
3.
big.
Yeah.
Um,
I thought, okay, she might be able to tank the Wrathmongers for a bit, but that broke back if you're
Taking
army,
that,
unfortunately.
taking that one wound from the blood bags over there, that was
Yeah.
tough.
the Blood Reavers, I knew they could do it because they can be a bit savage.
Yeah.
And people can underestimate them, but they're also not great. And then they're 80 points.
Anything they swing at, they're trading up because they're 80 points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're not bad. And if you die, if they die, there we go, you don't care
Yeah.
because they're 80 points.
They're also so good because they had the Blood Secretor next to them. So
Yeah.
they get an additional 2 attacks each. On their own, they get 1 attack.
Yeah.
Hit on 4s, wounded on 4s.
Yeah, the blood secretor is a big deal.
Yeah. Really, people do target him, but yeah, he's a big deal. There's a reason I make his save unmodified, unmodifiable.
Yeah, it's good. Good plan.
Yeah, Morathi for me, just taking off those mortal wounds. That Wrath-Axe, very good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many points is that?
85.
Ooh, that's some of the more expensive
It's
stuff.
Yeah.
steep, but I think it's worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Particularly against at this point in the game where you're then taking off the final few models of multiple units.
Yeah.
You know, to go, okay, there's a cluster here of a couple of characters and a couple of depleted units. I can probably clear most of those out. It's very cool. It's a shame we didn't see more of a snake.
Yeah, I tried.
You did try.
I tried many
You
times.
did try.
It did come down eventually, but
Yeah,
not to
so
great effect.
I will find some Blood Reaver heads for you to stick on the
That's very kind.
on the bottom.
Thank
We
you.
do have a narrative going with the snake.
Yeah, it was built a tower in the middle of it of all the things it slaughtered.
Yes.
Oh, that'd be great. Looking forward to that.
Yeah.
How do you guys find playing this mission? Because I think this is our first mission playing a grand tournament mission.
Yes.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
Like the objectives moving into the centre, Whereas I'm not sure how much it would have changed in this game because we were always likely to charge into each other and bash each other to bits. But
You say that,
Yeah.
you know, we had fights over here. You know, there was a big objective contesting over here. There was
There
a
are
big
definitely
objective
two
contesting
separate
over
fronts, aren't there? Which kind
Yeah.
of converge in the middle.
here. Yes.
I mean, I wasn't playing, but I liked the battle tactics.
Yes.
And it was a very cool mechanic, and having to pick what you're going to try and accomplish this turn, and having it often be actually quite hard to do. I mean, with the final score, it came down to 18-10. Basically, in turns 4 and 5, Sophie just couldn't do any battle tactics
No.
because
yeah.
you
I
ran out
think
of options.
I may have been able to kill the battle line,
Yeah.
and that would have been about it.
Yeah.
But maybe the pro play approach to Sigmar is planning out your battle tactics, not every turn in advance, but thinking a couple of turns ahead. What am I going to do
I think so.
this
yeah.
turn? When am I going to score that one? And so on. Which is very interesting.
Yes. I also think that this current season, if you like, is geared towards monsters, and
Yeah.
I don't want to take Bloodthirsters in my starting.
I want to get some battle cows.
Yes.
I really do.
For those of you who don't know, Alex plays Lumineth, so
Yes.
he's
No, I think having Morathi as a monster on the field is actually quite helpful a lot of time. Like, Slave Warlord got 2 points for that, for example. It's
Yeah.
a normal one. I think that's a big swing. Also, just being able to take out that shrine.
Yeah, kicking over faction terrain is cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, we've not played many games so far of the new edition. I say the new edition, it's been out for months. It's new to
Yeah.
us.
It's new to us. Like,
But-
I've played like 4 or 5 games max.
Yeah.
So, like, I'm not that familiar with all the rules yet.
Army composition? Were you happy with how your army did?
It's basically, this is what I have.
Yeah.
In a sense, so like in that sense, like it could be a better composition. Like obviously you want to see more like snake archers, for example, which you being a bit more competitive. But for a fun game like this, I think it's got a lot of teeth in it.
Yeah. That game could have gone either way at multiple times, which is what you're looking for.
Yeah, absolutely. All my prayers were going off.
Yeah, I think
Um,
a lot of Sophie stuff was going off. Mine
Well,
stuff
yours
went off
wasn't.
half the time. Yeah, like it does make a difference after a while.
It can be like that.
Yeah,
And 3 double turns.
3 double turns in total. Like we didn't say it, but turn 4 was going to be a double turn for Sophie.
Yeah.
So
But, yeah. No, do you have fun though?
I had a lot of fun. Thank
Good.
you for having me on the channel.
Yeah,
Thank
absolutely.
you. It gives us some variety. It's nice to see a different army.
And we've had great fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Great time.
yes, if you've enjoyed what you've been watching, then please don't forget to subscribe if you want to. There is, of course, our Patreon. Hopefully we'll see you again next time.
Yeah, more coming soon. Thank you for watching. Bye.
Bye.